Hey guys, so today I'm going to do another Sarah Flint shoe review, but today I'm going to do this Sarah Flint Perfect Sandals 100mm because why mess around? If you could do a high heel, do a high heel. I have two pairs of the Sarah Flint Perfect Sandals 100mm here. I've got the gold leather and I have the black suede, so we can kind of talk about the features of them, what I think. Obviously there's things on the website I'm going to repeat that you can just read anyway, but kind of like why I find those things important, because they talk about their features but not necessarily why they're really important for you, and then how the sizing works, show you what they look like on, all the good stuff. If you have any questions about the Perfect Sandals that I don't answer in the video, drop them in the comments below so I can answer them for you. If you've ended up here by mistake and we're looking for the Sarah Flint Perfect Pump review, I've got a different video for that. I'll link it in the description below. So if you're just here for the Sarah Flint discount code, I'm going to pop that in the description below as well as right here. It will give you $50 off your first pair. It is an affiliate code, but you get $50 off, so it's a win-win. And it's not just for her Perfect Sandals. You can use it on any Sarah Flint shoes except for the limited edition or the sale items. Okay, let's get on with the review. So let's take a look at some of the features and let's pop them on my feet and take a quick look. So what's really special to me with the Perfect Sandals is the little details on them. So even down to the gold ankle buckle, I just think it's really pretty. And sometimes the buckles dig in here and here. It doesn't have a sharp pointy edge on there, so it doesn't dig in here. And then on the back, what I like about the heels is that little stitching detail. Like these shoes, like the Sarah Flint Perfect Sandals, are all about the details, and I love that. Whether it's the buckle, whether it's the gold logo, whether it's that stitching, super cute details. And even with the straps across the middle, I love that detailing where it's the three straps that get together in the middle and then kind of flare out on the edge. Now I'm a 6.5 to 7, 37, and in the leather and the suede, I'm wearing a 37 in these. I do find this style runs true to size. The Perfect Pump, I'm normally my own size in the leather, and the suede I size down half a size. So they're really good for sizing. And then if they don't fit, Sarah Flint is really good about doing exchanges, as long as you've only tried them on inside in the carpet and they don't look worn. So just try them on quickly, and then if you fit, good to go. If not, do an exchange with them. They're really good about that. It's super easy. Okay, so I know Sarah Flint shoes aren't the cheapest shoes in the world, but you're paying for the quality. They are made in Italy. They're handmade in Italy. She goes over to the factory, she sources everything. She makes sure like the leather is the best quality leather and the construction is spot on. So that's what you're paying for, because the last thing you want is a cheap shoe where the heel breaks on you on a night out. So kind of some of the things that goes on with the Perfect Sandals are very similar to the Sarah Flint Perfect Pumps in the construction. So one of the things I would say that's really important is the 6mm extra padding in the footbed. So you can't really tell from looking at this, or even if I'm pressing on it, but when you put them on, that 6mm of extra padding makes a huge difference. So it's one of those things that you might not think about until you're out and about and it feels like the balls of your feet are on fire because the sole is so thin. Or if you're walking on cobblestones in New York or in London, or you're uneven streets anywhere, that is when the padding really comes in helpful, especially if you're on your feet a long time, or you're on a girls' night out, or you're running around Vegas. Like it definitely, that padding there really helps. The other thing, so that anatomical arch support, you're like, okay, why do I want arch support? If you have high arches, or even if you don't, this I found in the beginning, it kind of feels a bit weird. You're like, what is that lump under my arch? And I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, to be completely honest with you. When I noticed this is the longer I have them on, it kind of really just helps keep that arch supported so your feet just don't kind of like relax in the day and get that pain in the arches and the cramp that you sometimes get wearing heels. With the Perfect Sandal, it's there. And I also, for me, I feel like that makes that slope for some reason seem less steep when it's on, which is why I was saying I don't feel like my toes are like bending in half when they're there. So it's a lot less pressure on the toe joints, I find anyway. So I love that. And then obviously the steel rod in the heel, I mean, that goes without saying, it really gives that heel the strength. So you don't have to worry about it snapping on you on a night out, or whatever. I just feel like so much more secure, even if it's a driving shoe, right? Because sometimes you don't want it to snap your driving. That would be tragic. So definitely that steel rod is really, really helpful. And then the last thing I want to talk about, the feature of these, is that wider toe strap, the wider the box area. She does it on her Perfect pumps as well, and she does it on the Perfect sandals in the 85mm and the 100. She does it in all of them. And honestly, it's so you don't get those squished little toes, so you don't look like pig's trotters. They're not uncomfortable. It's not so wide that your feet just go like wait. I don't know how to describe that, but they don't sprawl out everywhere. It keeps the toes where they need to be without squishing them. So for a long wearing sandal, I don't want to think about on a night out that my feet are in pain. I get it, there's some shoes that are made for sitting. The Perfect sandals aren't those. They're made so you can actually enjoy your night out, especially if you're walking or running around a city or bar hopping. Really, really cool. So that's why I like the Perfect sandals, 100mm by Sarah Flint. So I've got them in the gold and in the black, and I think I'm gonna get the nude next time. I'm kind of one of those people that once I find something that works, that's a classic shoe that I'm gonna get a lot of use out of, it's not really a statement shoe, right? They're just strappy sandals, they go with everything. I wanna get the nude next because I think that's just a good summer shoe to go with everything. The gold's kind of too glam for the day, even for me. I know I like my glam feminine styles, but this is more kind of an evening shoe. Black's perfect for kind of the little black dress for winter, but it's kind of a bit too dark and heavier shoe for me personally for the summer. So I think the nude is gonna be the next one. The nude leather is what I'll add next. I'm gonna drop a discount code in the description of this video below for $50 off your first pair. They're not the cheapest shoe, but they are a lot cheaper. She used to be in a lot of the big department stores, and now she's taken it direct to consumer. So they're literally so much cheaper because you're cutting out the middleman. And again, you just order online. If your size doesn't fit, send it back, no problems, and then just get the next pair. And it's obviously so much cheaper than if you'd gone into the store to buy them. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.